Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a Friday, which is a bit weird, to be honest with you. But I couldn't make it Wednesday this week. It's a complete one-off. So we moved the web class to a Friday, which is why I'm here live on YouTube right now on a Friday night. So what's everyone doing on a Friday? What should they be doing on a Friday? Probably not chemistry, but it's just one of those things. It's a one-off, and I'm here tonight, so I'm doing my usual stuff. 6 o'clock in just less than 10 minutes time, I'm going to be working with some first-year students on titrations. We were talking last week, and it seems to be like almost everybody's doing prac at the moment. So if you got any questions about titrations, if you want to come and join the class about titrations, how they work, the different types of titrations you can get, then by all means join us. Okay, go to the Tailored Tutors website. You can sign up and register for the live class for absolutely nothing. And while you're there, you may as well sign into the starting year 12 chemistry guide as well. And you've got all those extra videos and documents and stuff in there that's going to help you through your year and your first year of chemistry. What am I doing at 7 o'clock? Well, that's the year 13 stuff, the year 2 stuff. And we're going to be looking at some organic chemistry, because it seems like a lot of students in year 13 are doing organic chemistry now, following on from what they did in year 12. So we're doing a review, a complete review of everything you should know to carry forward into year 13, because you know what? Your teachers are going to absolutely expect you to have nailed that down. They're going to assume that knowledge and move on with all the other stuff you need to learn in year 2 for A-level chemistry. So that's what I'm doing. It's complete polar opposites, really. Practical, titrations and calculations for year 1, and then organic chemistry, so conversions, looking at some organic synthesis, okay, maybe some mechanisms as well. So some really important stuff there for the year 13s too. Now, earlier this week, or maybe even last week, I think definitely earlier this week on Monday, Rich and Ronnie were live on YouTube, and they announced that we have a completely free trial that's out there for you guys to access. Okay, so we've got our starting chemistry year 12 and 13 and biology and maths, and we've got like a limited free trial that people can log into. But right now you can get access to the entire course, so all of chemistry, all of biology, all of maths, for absolutely nothing. So that is your first month absolutely free. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the link to it in the chat. Okay, so I tell you what, web addresses, I'm not allowed to put web addresses in there. Basically, I'll tell you. Okay, it is tailoredtutors.co.uk / what is it, free trial. Okay, so / free trial. Okay, so stick that on the end of www.tailoredtutors.co.uk and it'll take you to the free trial. Okay, so you get your first month absolutely free. Okay, so you are starting a subscription with us. All right, but you know what, you cancel anytime during that month and you won't get charged. It's as simple as that. Okay, you do have to put your card details in because you are starting a subscription, but like I said, your first month absolutely free. All we want you guys to do is just try it out, because we have helped thousands of students get the game they needed. Okay, get the grades they needed. And you know what, we want to help as many students as possible. Snooker gaming, as someone who's already paid Is My Money Wasted, started last week. You know what, snooker gaming, if you just started last week, then you know what, thing is, sales and stuff happen all the time, don't they? Okay, you go and buy something and the next week it's like, no, it's in the sale now. You know what, use our chat contact, use the chat on the website, use the contact page on the website, get in touch with Travis. Maybe there's something he can do. If you just started last week, you know what, I don't know what the rules are, but you can only ask, can't you? Okay, so maybe we'll be able to set something up for you there, because you've only been using it a week. But you know what, you don't ask, you don't get. Okay, but it's typical, these things, isn't it? You know what, I've done it before myself. I go out and buy something, and then the next week they got a half price sale, and it's like, what? Jazz, with Gibbs for Energy, I was doing some exam questions that were using different units for delta H and delta S. Are the units fixed at kilojoules per mole? joules per Kelvin per mole, or does it vary? It can vary. Yeah. I mean, obviously the only difference there is joules and kilojoules. Okay. In terms of entropy, it's usually in joules. Okay. That's kind of standard for entropy, to be honest with you. But it can be given in kilojoules per mole. My only advice is just be very, very careful with your units when dealing with enthalpy and entropy. Delta H tends to be in kilojoules per mole. Entropy tends to be in joules per Kelvin per mole. So you need to kind of divide the entropy by 1,000 to get that into the, match up the units. So whichever way you do it, either multiplying delta H by 1,000 or dividing delta S by 1,000, either way, you get exactly the same answer. So, you'll be absolutely fine with that. Okay. Obviously, just be careful with your joules and kilojoules. All right. So yeah, the code. I didn't tell you the code. The code for your free month is TryTT free. And you know what? I'm going to put that in the chat as well. TryTT free. Done. Okay, so that is it. So if you haven't used it already, maybe you're part of the free trial already that we've got, and you think, you know what, I'd like to have a look at all the other videos that they've got and all the other resources and the live classes and so on and so forth. Because actually, the live classes after next week are gone now in terms of free access. Okay, only paid subscribers or only full subscribers can access our live classes as of the beginning of October. Okay, so time's running out, guys, for you to kind of get involved and try Tailored Tutors for absolutely nothing. Okay, and like I said, that code gets you your first month free. The deadline for you to use that code is the 16th of October, or is it the 13th of October? Hang on, I'll just double check. That is the 13th of October, unlucky for some. So 13th of October, that's the last day you can use that code. I believe it's a Sunday. So if you did it then you get free access until the 13th of November, and then you start paying for your subscription. Okay, so you can start it as soon or as late as you like, but the deadline for you to use that is the 13th of October. So if you want your first month absolutely free, or you just want to poke around in there to see what it's like, then go ahead and use that code. Okay, you can use it on any Ultimate Guide course. All right, so whether it's Ultimate Guide Chemistry, Ultimate Guide Maths, or Ultimate Guide Biology, or any of the combination courses. So if you're doing chemistry and maths, chemistry and biology, you're doing all three, doesn't matter. You can access all three if you want to for free for the entire month. All right. When do you think I should learn all the content by and just do exam practice? Ashveen, that's a very good question. We recommend nailing it all down at the very latest Easter. So I reckon April. All right. I would, if you can, get ahead of what you're doing in school, because school, more than likely, or college, isn't going to finish by then. So my recommendation, get all the content gone through once, okay, by the beginning of April, and then you stand the chance of being able to do some really kind of in-depth and effective revision. Because you know what, if you finish a month before the exam, then you haven't got much of a chance to revise and consolidate and learn and find those key areas where you're weak and work on those. Okay, you want to give yourself as much opportunity as possible. So year 2s, year 13s, just make sure whatever you do, just try and get ahead of what you're doing in school or college and finish by the end of March, beginning of April. Okay. T-Boy, where's biology, Rich? I'm not getting the answers to comments on the course. Rich is where he always is. Maybe one got lost in there. I don't know. I think he's on top of his comments. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he will get back to you if he's missed one. Do apologize, T-Boy. That's all I can say there. I don't know where Rich is up to with his comments. So yeah, that's it. So try TT free, guys. I'm going to have to go. 13th of October is the last chance you've got to do that. And hopefully I'll see you in a web class as a subscriber at the beginning of October. Right. I got to go and start my web class. So I'll see you later.